Perfect. 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 Chat, can you hear me? Okay. 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 Hello, chat. Can you hear me? How is? Let's just wait for a few while. Just like let everyone else come. Let people join. Let people join. Perfect. Perfect. Let a few more people come chat. You know. Let let a few people come chat. No worries. No worries. You can take some time. It's completely chill. Perfect. I think this we can keep here. Let's open the. Okay. Hmm. So we can wait a few more minutes, chat. We can. We really can. It's all cool. You know. It's all cool. I think people are still coming, so we'll give it a time. We'll give it some time. Yep. People are still coming, so that's cool. 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 No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Okay. This can go here. Just sorting out the thing here. Perfect. This seems fine. Hey, let's see. Let's see. Ah, hello, Dev Jyoti. Oh, we are definitely Team Mbappe. Look at me. I'm wearing blue. A little blue. A little blue today, brother. A little blue today. France is going to win. You know, it's going to beat Spain. It's going to thrash Spain, dare I say. You know, it's going to be a good match, but definitely Team Mbappe today. Mbappe. No doubt about that. No doubt. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Devjyoti. A little blue. Let's go Blues. No, but I think it'll be a good match. I think it'll be a good match. I, of course, France will win. That's what I feel, but maybe it might get a little bit difficult. But if France score the first goal and Spain collapses, then yeah, I think this could be like a huge defeat for Spain. But then there's also the thing, apparently, I saw a statistic where Lamal hasn't lost to Mbappe since like the past 7 matches or 8 matches, which is a pretty scary statistic. I think that's also because like 3 matches were El Clasico last season and Barca were just too good. So, but yeah. But Spain have got the better of France in the previous head-to-heads, if I'm not wrong. But, still to see, still lots to see. Let's see how this will go. I think it'll go well. Should go well, rather. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, and how have you been? How have you been? All good, I hope. Back home in India, I hope everything's good. There's still some time left for the match. Yeah, there have been differences that high is primarily because of El Clasico. Yeah, everything's good. Good, bro. Everything's good. Bus boy, the normal, I mean, university classes are not there anymore, but apart from that, everything is fine, just work-wise. And now that World Cup is there, something to look forward to every single day after work. But just 5 more days, then wo bhi nahi hai, and then damn, it'll be bad. It'll be sad, World Cup is over already. It seems like it started yesterday. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Mm. Spain has beaten France in their 2 games. The World Cup does feel like it's not here. Why exactly? That's what I'm saying, dude. Like it was just literally, I feel just yesterday where, you know, we all thought that, oh, 104 matches. And now, just including this match, just 4 matches. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast time flies, yeah. But yeah, just 4 matches, dude. That's scary. And that is also one of them is a third place, which I feel will still be a very good match, right? Because you have two great semifinals, and it'll be a shame whoever gets knocked out in these 2 matches. But that's football. But I think the third place match will also be really, really good. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully today, but actually, if France wins today, this will be their third World Cup final in a row, which is crazy if you think about it. Crazy if you think about it, man. Like Deschamps has quietly built a solid team here. Insane. 3 finals back to back. That's insane. That's genuinely insane. Ah, but let's see France and Spain's lineup. I think the lineup is out. Yes, it is. Mm, yep, it is. So let's see the lineup. Starting with the French team, Mike Magnon at the As a keeper, you have Kunde, Upamecano, Saliba, Luca Digne. As your back four, Chouameni and Rabiot as your two. And then, of course, you look at that attack. Dembele, Olise, Barcola, and of course, Dic- Kylian Dictator Mbappe as the striker. And then you for Spain, you have Unai Simon as the keeper, Cucurella, Laporte, Cubarsi, Porro as your back four. Then you have, of course, Rodri and Fabian Ruiz as your holding two. And then you have Baena, Olmo, Lamine Yamal, and of course, Oyarzabal leading the line. Cucucucucurea, se una upaela. The substitution French, like, come on. I mean, just look at the players who are not playing. Desiree Doué, Ryan Cherky, Zaire Emery, Manu Kone, who was pretty impressive last match, I'm not gonna lie. Jean-Philippe Mateta, Marcus Thuram. Theo Hernandez can put in a shift if he wants to. So can Lucas Hernandez. Ibrahim Konate is then the centre back to sweep things up if they want. And for Spain, not as strong as uh, France, but definitely some change makers. Ferran, like we've seen, he can do that job of giving a little bit of attacking threat or, adding a bit more dynamism, a bit more freshness into the team. Pedri can always change a game with his by controlling the midfield. Nico Williams can put in a shift. Gavi is there. Mikel Moreno scored the goal last time and against Portugal as well. Zubomendi is pretty nice. Yeah, I think, of course, not the same quality as France, of course, but I think still good enough quality to make a change from the bench. But yeah, I'm still a bit surprised why Fabian Ruiz started over Rodri. I get it, Pedri hasn't had the best of tournaments, but on his day, Pedri is just too good, just too good. Because the thing is, Fabian Ruiz and Rodri don't have the legs to run in, if they want to catch up. I mean, of course, you can't catch Dembele, Barcola, or Mbappe, but even if you want a little bit of pace in that midfield, Rodri and Fabian Ruiz are not going to do that. I think Pedri, not the fastest guy for sure, but at least still has a little bit more pace than Ruiz. But you never know. Maybe Belafont is cooking something that we don't know about. But Spain really need to get their act together. If they want to stand a chance against this French team, they will. Who we saying for third place match? My heart says Argentina versus Spain, but my mind says England Spain. I so that is clear that Spain is going to be one of them. So I really like that. That we are on the same page that Spain is gonna be there. Um, but yeah, dude, Argentina, England, right? See, the thing is, now I personally feel that is going to be Argentina versus Spain in that third place match because I feel England will go through tomorrow. But the thing is, and this is what's bothering me, all of us know England are just very good compared to Argentina right now. I wouldn't say not very good, it's just that Argentina aren't very good compared to 2022. But the thing that this Argentina team has that England don't, this Argentina squad, majority of them won the World Cup in 2022. So they know what it's like to play in a big tournament. They know what it's like to play in these knockout stages. They know the pressure. England has all the quality. They have the better quality in midfield. There is no doubt. But we have seen this from England so many times. When they need to pull up, when they need to show up, sorry, when they need to show up, when they need to pull up their socks, when they need to come in clutch against the biggest of biggest opponents in the biggest stage, they fumble. Now, okay, Mexico was a great comeback. Not a great comeback. Yeah, I mean, it was a great performance from them at the Azteca, right? Great performance. Norway was a great comeback, for sure. Argentina in the semi-finals is a different ball game altogether. There is no comparison, and if Messi starts to click, then I'm not sure how it happens. And I mean, of course, Argentina can't rely on Messi always like they have been doing throughout this tournament. But if someone like I don't know, Martin, Well, um, Martinez starts to perform. We saw a great goal from Alvarez. If that goal gives Alvarez the confidence he needs, wow. I think Argentina can create some problems for England. I still feel England will go through. So I think I will say it's going to be Argentina versus Spain, which, like I said, it's still a great match, right? Whoever plays in that third place match is still a great match because you still have another storyline there. You literally have Lamine Yamal, the next superstar of football, versus Lionel Messi, the GOAT. And all of us know that photo, right, of Messi, you know, giving Yamal a small bath type thing when Yamal was smaller in the was it at the academy? Was it at La Masia? I'm not sure where that photo was taken. Could be La Masia. I'm not sure. But yeah. And even if England versus Spain would still be very good. Because English versus Spanish. Baby, you got something and sipping nice things. Feel the pull. I don't think so. Acha, do you mean in terms of I don't think so in terms of that Argentina can defeat England? I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't think Argentina can defeat England for sure, but yeah, even I can't seem to remember. Wait, let me check. Let me check where it is. Messi and Lamine Yamal. Lamau. The first Google I did Messi and Lamine Yamal, and the first search was baby photo. Messi and Lamine Yamal baby photo. Ah, it was a 2007 photo. Damn, 2007. I was 5 when this photo was taken. Ah, so the AI overview of the the AI overview of the Lamine Yamal and Messi photo is it was taken in the dressing room of Camp Nou Stadium. Oh, so it was the dressing room, and it was held because of a charity photo shoot for a 2008 calendar organized by UNICEF and the local Barcelona paper Diario Sport. Ah, Yamal's family, who lived in that area, won a charity raffle, giving the then 5-month-old a chance to be photographed with Barcelona's rising star. Damn, it was luck. It was genuinely a luck. It was a raffle prize that they won. Wow. That's an insane storyline to have if they play against each other. I actually didn't know it was a UNICEF thing. I thought I was under this impression that the Yamal family knew someone in Camp Nou and they just did a photo shoot like that. Genuinely storyline stuff, man. Crazy. But Messi wasn't even 18. नहीं यार, Messi must have been. When was Messi born? Messi must have been 18 back in 2007, no? 87 में he was born. 97 में he was 10 years old. हाँ, must have been just. Yeah, you're right. He wasn't 18, he was 17. Oh no, wait. Again, when was this taken? 2007. Yeah, he was 20. He was 20. My bad. I'm not great at maths. Never was. That's why I never took science because I knew I was not going to be good in maths. Okay, okay. So the match is about to start in 10 minutes. Bhai, are you watching this from home or are you outside somewhere? Where are you watching this from? Arey, but by the way, I have to get you guys one day. I know I just told Ariman that on the group, but I think once this World Cup gets over, we can definitely do a video together. I have quite some good ideas about this, the videos. So that'll be good. That'll be interesting. Mm. And are you studying right now? Yeah, फिर are you working or something? Acha, just finished MBA. Okay. Looking for work right now. Yeah, man, it can be tough. Finding a job in this day and age. Job market is so cooked. So cooked. It can be difficult. But I hope you do find a job as soon as possible and a very good job, not just any job. Good job, good team most importantly, good work culture, good pay also. All the best for that. Hey, so the teams are walking out. Let's just put a prediction in. I will go for France 2, Spain 1. Hmm. Hey, Gian Dictador, Ilian Dictador. It is actually crazy that 2018 May, Yamal was basically what Mbappe was in that World Cup. And by 2018 Mbappe, when I saw him at the World Cup, I was like, damn, this boy is special. And he is definitely. But at that time, I genuinely thought that in the next 5 years, Mbappe would win either a Ballon d'Or or a Champions League or a major trophy, a big three type trophy, league trophy. And we have reached to a point where Mbappe is what? He's going to be 28 now? No, 26, 26, 27, right? He doesn't have a Ballon d'Or, doesn't have a um, you know, um, Champions League, doesn't have a La Liga or a Premier League. Mm. But of course, he has the World Cup, which people die for. Exactly, dude. It's insane. And another thing is, Dembele has managed to win the Ballon d'Or because Usman Dembele was. I wouldn't say he was Mbappe before Mbappe was a thing, but Usman Dembele was definitely the rising ballers, of that generation, like 2016, 2017, when we were in school. You would go to school and you would talk about football with your friends and Usman Dembele, like, he's the next big thing. He's the star player. And फिर when he went to Barcelona, everyone thought he done. Iska career is done. Another one of those, hyped players who couldn't live up to their potential, like a Martial or something, or Hakim Ben Arfa, but boy, Dembele has turned his career around. And how has he turned it? Insane. Genuinely insane. But good, really good. Happy for him. Got a sly feeling it'll be close. France 3-2 after penalty. Oh, after penalties. Although I'm mostly backing Mao Bappe. I also got my dude in Miguel. I like the Mao Bappe. But man, I love the Mbappe's memes. The dictator Mbappe memes. And you know what's the funny thing? I feel these players, these modern generation of players, they know what the memes are. They go through social media. They are probably aware, they make memes about us like this. So I'm pretty sure Mbappe knows, this dictator Mbappe thing is a thing on the internet. It's damn cool. Because, back in the day, I don't think your older generation of footballers would pay so much attention to what the media says. I mean, of course, they also didn't have social media like you have now. They didn't have Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. But, you know, imagine Instagram and Twitter with Roy Keane. Oof, Roy Keane, Vieira, those like hard, strong, like those no nonsense type players. They would probably, if someone is trashing them on Twitter, or if they were, if Twitter was a thing in their age, I'm pretty sure the likes of Vieira and Keane, Tony Adams, even to some extent, they would just go, or Gattuso, they would just go all out from their personal account and, they would make fun of, or, they would reply to each of the trollers. I never thought, and हाँ भाई, like, to be honest, I don't think उस समय anyone thought of Dembele as Ballon d'Or talent. I think like mm, apart from like everyone thought ki the day Messi and Ronaldo won't win a Ballon d'Or, Neymar would probably win it, right? But nobody saw Dembele as a Ballon d'Or winner. I always thought he was overrated. His late Barca run and PSG changed my mind. PSG, his PSG stint to definitely has changed my mind. Definitely. Also, I think like two very different players. I don't know why. Like the Barca of Dembele and PSG Dembele in terms of their mentality, not just their physical, not just their performance and not just their availability and less injuries. I just feel like just the mentality of uh, Barcelona Dembele and PSG Dembele is there's a huge difference in that. Maybe something was going wrong in that Barcelona dressing room for him. Because Coutinho came in the same transfer window as Dembele, if I'm not wrong. And Coutinho also just failed miserably. And that was shocking to me because I was a huge fan of Coutinho. When he was at Liverpool, I was like, boy, I wish he was at United. A boy, I wish. Such a great player. But as soon as he went to Barcelona, shadow of a player of who he was. Very, very strange. Very sad, actually. French squad is aware of the memes. The squad players call Mbappe as Mbutu. Well, I think it's good to have a good, team, squad, like squad chemistry with each other, especially in international tournaments when you're playing not in your home country, you're playing abroad. Okay, so the match is about to start. The stage is set. You have Kylian Mbappe versus the GOAT, Kuku Kukurea. Let's go, let's go. Thanks once again for joining Jyoti. It's nice to have you. Nice to talk to someone in this stream and not just me alone. I think it was down to confidence and maturity when it comes to the difference in Barca Dembele and PSG Dembele. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, also that's also the thing, right? Maturity is also a thing because he came to Barcelona when he was still a kid. Yeah, and in that dressing room with Suarez, with Messi, although Suarez was kinda in his late career stage type thing, but yeah, I think it must. I think it got. I think that jump was a bit too early for him. I think, and I can't blame him, because Barcelona is still a big jump from Dortmund. I think I think if it would have been Dortmund, PSG, Barcelona, I think maybe that would have been very different. Like imagine him in this Barca team, you know. But yeah, I mean, if you have Yamal, then him on the right won't make a lot of sense. But still, and he could also play on the left. That's not an issue. Yeah, Dembele is so good. Yeah, price tag was also a huge factor. What was it? 130, if I'm not wrong. Because it was the Neymar money which they eventually used on Coutinho and him. Um, Let me see what I have to say. So how wait, let me just go to the match first. Yeah, 105 million plus 40 million add-ons. Oh wow. So 105 was straight up. That's huge. And these are in euros. If only Neymar had not left Barcelona. But okay, match has started. France are trying to play in the, you know, trying to play on the front foot. Ah, I have to start my timer. Keep forgetting this. Two minutes abhi hua hai. Oh no. Oh wait, I was a bit behind. Shucks. In my timer. Yeah, now it's fine. Perfect. Hmm. Okay. So Spain have the possession now. They're doing a pretty good job keeping the possession. And I think that's what they need to do. Try to keep as much possession as they can. Because on the counter, I'm sorry, you can't. Like maybe you can defend France for the first counter attack, maybe for the second counter attack, but for the third counter attack, nah. There is no way you are preventing that France attack. So I think Spain really, really need to take hold of the possession. Like, they don't necessarily have to do a lot of forward passes, but just keep the ball with you. Play a few passes to the back, to the defense. Give it to the midfield again, but just keep the possession. Because the more possession they keep, the more frustrated this French team becomes. Yeah, exactly. Spain needs to make it as boring as possible. Like they literally need to go back to their, uh, you know, their possession dominant Spain that they used to have, like with Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, and of course, that's still very difficult to do. You can't replace the likes of Xavi and Busquets, not at all. But you can try, and I feel they need to try. Like here, right? They just gave away the ball. If the game's entertaining, then it's that's Hussein. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If it's end to end, if it's an end to end game, then okay, even if Spain scores 3 goals, right? No, sorry, even if Spain scores 3 goals, you just know for a fact that France will score 4 goals. Like that's a given. If it's an end to end game like that. Yeah, exactly. They can't be Spain need to make sure that they, and that's what I was feeling like. Play Pedri because he can slow the pace of the game. Him and Rodri would do such a good job in just keeping the ball, nothing else. Just keep the ball. And they have some pretty good, they have smart runners in that Spain team. Oyarzabal is a smart player. He knows when to run, when to not press, when to drop back to help with the link up. Yeah. Laporte, Kubarsi, Rodrigo, Olmo, Fabian, Oyarzabal, Yamal. Hmm. Let's see again. Now that was good from Rodri, but now they have the possession. Spain just needs to make sure that they just keep the possession. Don't try to play fancy balls. Don't try to, you know, switch the play by giving it to Yamal cross field. Just keep it. Just keep it with you. There is no rush. There's literally still 83 minutes game. Like now, they gave the ball to Yamal, right? And then Yamal lost the ball because he couldn't keep up with against the physicality of Rabiot. And then France just needed that opportunity, and they could have been through had it was not intercepted by Rodri, I think. But yeah, Spain almost. Ooh, that's a foul. That's a bad. Yeah, that's a foul. Yeah. Yeesh. Was it inside the? No, just outside the penalty box. Rabio, you're a lucky, lucky man. Now this is a dangerous, you know, a dangerous place to concede a free kick. And France and Spain need to make this count. They really need to make this count. And Rabiot is already on a yellow card. Now I think Spain can exploit that with Rabiot already as the yellow card. Keep the possession, try to frustrate him, take him on. If Yamal gets the ball and Rabiot is in front of him, just take him on, dribble past him. Because most likely, not most likely, very likely, Yamal beats him on Spain. Who's taking free kicks for Spain? Though? I'm not really sure, dude. They don't really have like a lot of good free kick takers, right? But I think Judging by here, maybe Baena or Yamal. Although I'm not sure how strong Baena is in free kicks. And referee is just taking his own sweet time. So let's see. Free kick. I think Yamal is gonna take. No, it is Baena. Straight into the wall. At least make the keeper try something, Give him something. Try to make him a save. Just put it in the wall. Gee, wasted opportunity. Imagine if Spain had won 1-0 up. That I would have liked to see how France reacted to that. Yeah, they really aren't. I mean, also they don't have like there used to be a time when they would have, decent set piece takers. David Silva, Mata, you know, Fabregas. Oof. Cesc Fabregas. Oh my God. What a player. What a player. Gem of a player he was. Spain do, now that I think about it, Spain have very good midfielders who keep the possession, who dictate the tempo in terms of like Pedri and Gavi, especially even Fabian Ruiz for that matter. But they've lost their creators, you know, like those pure number 10s. Like I said, no Cesc Fabregas, no Mata, no David Silva. They used to be such good creators. It's a shame. And I don't think you don't get a lot of these, pure outright number 10s. Like, those pure creators like Ozil. Oh, France are playing on very thin ice, by the way. France can't afford to be complacent. If they give Lamine Yamal one chance, a miss pass to him, gone 1-0 to Spain, if that happens. Okay, now the ball with is Mbappe. Right, he switches the play. Couldn't find Dembele. Couldn't find Dembele. But yeah, still a lot. Majority of the match still to go, so there's still time. Yeah, but again, see, just Spain just gave away the ball so cheaply. What was the need of trying to ping it to Olmo? Play peace calmly. And now they got the possession. That's a different ball game. But you know, if France would have made a more serious threat to the attack, then I think the possession wise must be very even right now. We're like going 15 minutes into the game. Possession must be even, but Spain really need to hold the possession better. Kukurea, who is this? Baena, that's Baena. Fabian Ruiz, Rodri. So, oh, that's a bad tackle from Elisa. Yeah, I think Spain. I think Spain would also try to do this where they would try to draw out a tackle from these France players and they would try to make sure that this game is as disruptive as possible, as start, stop. Because what it does is that it ruins the momentum of the entire match. When you have so many tackles, so many fouls, so many stoppages in the play. And that's what Spain wants. They need some stoppages so that they can, regroup, recollect some things, and then try to play their game against France. Because if the game is in momentum and are just so good on it that they can win easily. France on the counter. Oh my God, what a ball, Dembele. Mbappe, Mbappe, still Mbappe. Dembele to Olise. Now Barcola, Olise, Olise. Oh, that was such a beautiful ball from Dembele for Mbappe. Just look at this. One touch. Oh, super ball. Ah, Mbappe just got crowded out. That's what I say. From the counter, there's no one better than France right now. Literally. Ah, you have Javier Bardem supporting Spain, as expected. Who is okay? So that's Dembele. Oh, Dembele, good cross to Barcola. Barcola gives the possession. That's nice to Digne. Who is that? Chouameni. Chouameni crosses. Good defending. Who is the right back of France? Ah, Jules Koundé, of course. That's what I was wondering. I couldn't recognize him at all. Yeah. Ah, no, is it Gusto? Yeah, but Gusto's on the bench. So this one is Koundé. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Game is going pretty well. KG, as expected. Although France are more likely to score a goal from now, from whatever we've seen. But yeah, it is a KG match. Exactly. That's what the hairstyle really fooled me as well. Because I was like, I've never seen Kunde with that. At least not when he was in Barcelona. So yeah, that's what. The hairstyle caught me off guard. Because I was suddenly like, who is this player in France right back? It's just so easy for this French team to bypass Spain's midfield. Mainu just gave a pass to, who was it, Chouameni? Chouameni just one touch, dinks it over, I think it was Fabian Ruiz, and then it was Olise trying to create a chance. Luca Digne. Now he's gonna be at PSG. Actually, just look at Kunde from side angle. He dead as looks like Malo Gusto. Let's see, let's see. If he comes on my feed. Yeah, I see the resemblance. I see the resemblance. Kukurea, what a ball. Lamine. Ooh, that could be a pen. Is that a pen? That is a pen. Oh no, is that a. Has he? Oh, he's given it a pen. Wow. Wow. Oh, what was Digne thinking? Stupid, stupid, stupid. He got. I mean, I get it. The ball hit Yamal. That's why Digne never connected with the ball. But come on. I think just the thought of kicking it like that when you're in the penalty box is just a brain fog movement. That's a clear penalty. It's a penalty every single day. I don't think we are gonna have a discussion on this. And now look, Spain have the opportunity. They just need to score. Damn. Now this if Kylian Mbappe, Kylian Dictador, trying to justify. But that's the thing. That's what I don't like nowadays in penalty is that everyone just crowds around the referee so much that it delays the penalty to be taken. And what it does is it plays mind games with the kick taker, right? Plays mind games because the longer it takes, the longer you think about the penalty kick, the longer you overthink, the longer doubt sets in, and it just kind of ruins it. Because this also happened with Mbappe. I think it was who was he taking that penalty against? Paraguay, I think, and it just took so much time for him to take the penalty, like a minute or so, because the referee couldn't sort something out. And then you just kind of knew that, okay, you know what, Mbappe is going to miss this. And he did. It was a very poor penalty from Mbappe, which rarely happens. But okay, Oyarzabal stepping up. Can Spain take the lead? Can they do it? Superb. And Spain lead, boys. Spain lead. Wow. Crazy. Spain lead. Insane. And now the pressure is on France. They gotta perform now like potential future champions. This is the test. This is the test. Wow. Very good pen. No way Mano was saving that. Delafont must be happy. Is that some Indians I see on on my stream? Where is this match happening? Where in the US? I'm not sure. Uh, let's see. Let's see. It's in where is it? AT&T, Arlington, Texas. Okay, nice. How is Oyarzabal still in Sociedad? No clue. No clue. He's just so underrated. And the thing is, he has been. doing well for Sociedad since a while. Are we in hydration break? We are in hydration break. Remembering of hydration break, I need to take a hydration break. Yeah, like Oyarzabal, he has been good for Sociedad like since such a long time. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Diego Aspas. Aspas was with who? Espanyol, I think. And even Diego Aspas, you know, didn't make a lot of noise, didn't shout, didn't create drama. Just always put in a 7.5, 8 performance every single match. I think if there's any team who yes, sorry, not Espanyol, Celta Vigo, you're right. You're right. Um if there's any team who wants a backup striker, right? Like a big team, if he wants an upgrade from Sociedad. I think for a mid-table club, like in another leagues, he can be a starter for sure. But I think if someone like United, for example, get Oyarzabal. Of course, he's not the fastest for sure, but his game IQ is pretty nice. His movement of the ball is good, and he does the work. And I think Shesko can learn a lot from Oyarzabal if he comes in. Also, like, how he must not be that old. Like, how old is he? 29. He's in his prime right now. He'll do a job for Barca. Yeah, actually, Barca need a striker. Barca need a striker. Yeah, I'm still surprised Barca have not replaced Lewandowski, like not got his replacement. Of course, they were trying to get Alvarez until Papa Perez ruined that by increasing the transfer bid. I think Barcelona should go for Alejandro Garnacho. Great player. Believable on his day. Beatable on his day as well. Thoughts on Julian Alvarez to Arsenal? I mean, he's a great player, right? Alvarez is a quality player. I just feel that if he goes to Arsenal, number one, where is he gonna play? Number two, if he's playing in the striker position, what's gonna happen to Gyökeres? What's gonna happen to Havertz as well? Because you now technically have three great players for the same position. And I know competition is a good thing in clubs, right? You need to have not 11 starters, you need to have at least 16 to 17 starters always available. But I think if even Alvarez goes there and he's also competing for the striker position, either Havertz is going to play more as a creator or what's going to happen. I'm not sure. But if also like he's not going to replace Saka, right? He's not going to play on the right at all. So it would be nice. He would be nice for sure. And I think Arteta should I think Alvarez would do a good job for Arteta in his system. But then again, Arsenal have just spent what 50 to 60 million for Gyökeres just last season, so you can't really scrap him as part of your project now, can you? But I haven't really seen those rumors about Alvarez to Arsenal, to be honest. So this is the first time I'm hearing it from you. Yeah, left wing he can play for sure, but I still feel striker. will be his best position. Although I really feel Alvarez and Havertz together would be such a good combination. Would be such a good combination because you just know Havertz has such good football IQ. I feel I don't think Havertz gets recognition for that. He has very good football IQ. He understands the game. He's not your out and out number nine. He's not like a, a lethal number nine like a Lewandowski, like a Haaland. You know, but uh, like his when he links up play, it's so good. And imagine if you know if Havertz is in that 10 and Alvarez is in that striker, they would just keep rotating amongst themselves. Like you say, Alvarez can also go on the left. That would be such a fluid front two, front three. That would be insane. Garnacho truly stoppable on his day. Truly, truly, truly stoppable on his day. Yo, as an Arsenal fan, like you, I can understand you, Deb Jyoti. That's not a good sight to see. As an Arsenal fan, that's not a good sight to see. And what is it? Is it his knee or is it his hammy gone? Think it's knee, right? Advantage Spain. Advantage is really with the Spanish right now. And honestly, if I was Spain right now, I would try to hurt the Spain team with possession. Now is the time where they try to find Yamal. Try to find Yamal. Try to find Williams. Wait, Nico Williams is playing, right? Or did I just say his name just like that? Oh no, sorry. Williams is not playing. Bayana. Bayana is on the left. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, they need to find Yamal now. Because losing Saliba is a huge, huge miss for France. Bro, that's a huge, huge void to fill. Kukurea. Yeah, Nico Williams is not playing. Kukurea. Se una upaela. Kukurea. Se una ustrea. Haaland tremba. Mbappe tremba. Se una kukurea. Oh, Dembele. What were you trying, brother? Another wasted opportunity from France. Pau Kubarsi. Great tournament for him. He's looking like such a good player now. Now, if just all Spain needs to do now is literally just keep the possession. They literally have the lead, you know. They don't need to do anything extra now. The pressure is literally lifted off from them. They just need to keep the possession. Don't do anything silly. Don't give away possession. Don't concede fouls. And you know what? France look edgy. France look nervous. You can see that that goal and that Saliba injury has rattled them because they are looking clumsy. They are looking very clumsy now. Korea, yeah, I think some French players need to step up. They need to step up and be like, you know what, boys, let's just keep calm. We can still win this. There's still more than half of the match remaining. Let's not lose our heads. Keep the possession. Keep playing the ball. Switch the ball left, right. Give it to Olise. Let him create. Let Mbappe make the runs. Let Dembele make the runs. Because apart from that one Mbappe chance, Mbappe has been quiet. Yamal has definitely been quiet. Varcola in in what do you say? Yeah, it's just not been there at all. Varcola has been non-existent. Oh, yeah, through. Oh, what a kick from Simon. Oh, but he was offside. Bayana was offside, but for a second I thought that he's through and he can get the ball and score that goal. But yeah, he's offside for sure. But at that time, none of us knew that, right? Eyes on the ball, does well. I think Mignon does well. Come out, and make fluster him. And now Deschamps must be worried. Must be worried. I think so far in the tournament, this is definitely the biggest challenge France have come up with. Given that the stage of the World Cup we are in, and also the team, they have fallen behind before. I think it was against no, it wasn't against Senegal, but I think they have fallen behind before. But this is different. This is very different. Speaking of Barcola, do you think he's staying at Paris? I mean, if Jan Diomande goes to Paris, which are the rumors, right? I think Ornstein gave an update of that he prefers going to PSG over. Oh, Barcola, good try. That he prefers going to PSG over Liverpool. Um, and PSG would be interested in buying him. PSG buying Diomande. Then I don't think Barcola stays at PSG. And I think then he probably goes to Liverpool. Because Liverpool need a winger. They desperately need. Even though they spent like what we all close to 500 million on transfers last season, they still need a winger. But yeah, I think Barcola would be good in Liverpool, especially with I feel how Irola plays. I think he could do a good job. Oi, good try. Who was that? Poro. But nah, I don't think he's staying at PSG. PSG. I mean, ideally, the best player for Liverpool would have been Doué if they could have got him from Paris. Oh, Magnon just gave the ball away. Spain have the possession now. Yaman, Olmo, Yamal, Yamal. Oh, Opomecano saved them. Fabian Ruiz almost. What is France doing? They are rattled. They have just lost all composure and all calmness that they had throughout this tournament. I've been praising France so much since the past week, and now for the past 2 weeks, rather, not even the past week. And they are just a shadow of themselves today. Losing possession, not keeping possession, giving away the ball. You know, defense looks shaky, midfield is shaky. Jamal on the ball. Did he get a corner? Oh no, he got a free kick. Yeah, I think Barcola and Digne double marking Jamal is the only solution because there's no way Luca Digne is. Hello, and Aditya Sa is on the stream. Welcome, Aditya Sa. Spain are leading. If you are not aware, I'm pretty sure you are aware. Favorite creator is live. Yes, thank you. Uh, Spain are leading and they are looking the better team. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Spain are looking the better team. France very loose on the possession, you know. Not they aren't creating a lot, okay, fine, but giving away the ball, looking shaky in defense. Maignan right now almost made sure Spain concedes again. So yeah, advantage Spain. Who, but as I say this, they are on the attack, and now offside has been called for Mbappe, I think. Yeah, it is Mbappe. Yeah, he is. But 40 minutes are almost over, and we still have one more half left. I think France really, really need to pull up their socks. They really need to. Ball from Upamecano. Good touch by Mbappe. Police says they again he's offside. Poor guy. Poor guy. Yeah, France's attack has been quiet today. Is he offside? That's close to call. That's very close from the naked eye. But yeah, France's attack has been quiet. Police quiet, Mbappe quiet, Barcola, like I said previously, non-existent today. Spain's attack is also quiet, don't get me wrong, but you know, they won a penalty and they scored that penalty, and that's the only difference right now, which is what counts at the end of the day, right? Goals is how they measure. But another big loss for France is Saliba is out. Saliba has gone out injured, and that's a huge mess. That's a huge void to fill in that central defensive position. In that centre back position, sorry. Yeah, they're just like 4 minutes of normal time left. Spain just needs to keep the ball now. Don't do anything. Like, again, I get the vision of what Rodri is trying to do by giving it to Yamal, but don't do it right now when you don't have to. Play the simple pass, play the simple ground pass right now. Because if France go score from here and now they are through, or Unai Simon did a great job at rushing ahead. Like I said, all this happened, this potential French attack happened because Rodri gave the ball to Yamal. Don't. He is on this side, but Unai Simon read the play really well and he just rushed out from his penalty box. Am I supporting France or Spain? I am supporting France. I think France will win today. That's why I won blue today. Ale le bleu, ale. And Mr. Yashraj Kumar Dwivedi is here. Hello. Good morning. Yes. Dictatorship ends today, is what Yashraj says. यश भाई एम्बापे सब देख रहा है एम्बापे is watching you. Billion dictator. Your name is Ladis Wasroom. Hmm. That's a made up name. What's your real name? Spain have considered a really poor. They have considered a free kick at a bad position. Alison Burgers. That is a made up name. What is your real name? What? Why? Why they all crowding around the ref? What happened? So it's a foul, okay, and Spain are ahead. I mean, Kukurea gave away the ball. Michael Olise take on Kukurea. Oh, superb. What a track back. Who was that? Ah, Baena again. It is also it is also 14th of July today, Bastille Day. Ah, yeah, right, true. It is Bastille Day today. Another great storyline today. Employees must wash hands. Your name is like the sign employees must wash hands. That is a made up name. Yes, Bastille Day is their Independence Day. That's true. When the French people revolted against the monarchy and they stormed the Bastille prison as a sign of defiance, you know, stormed the prison, opened the jail cells, and then it was just mayhem in the whole of France. It's going to be England versus Spain in the finals. Engli English or Spanish? If you know the meme, you know the meme. हाँ भाई सिड भाई what? English or oh baby you got something and you know sipping dash cage and I feel the whole na 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 na. भाई quizzy game. Five people are watching, so that's nice. Okay, so now, ooh, is that Usain Bolt? In the stands, it is. It does look like Usain. Is that Usain Bolt? Does look like him. Okay, so 6 minutes of added time. Ah, I need to update this. Ah. Okay, so 5 minutes left. France are trying to create something. Ow! Almost. What a ball that was from Kunde, I think, to Mbappe. Uh, ball. Said bhai, why India not play World Cup? When India play World Cup, why India play bare feet? India don't play World Cup because India is busy with India versus England tour series where they got whitewashed in T20 And today, King Kohli again could not perform today for some reason, and Rohit Sharma also couldn't. But India won the ODI Cup. Why India play bare feet? India play bare feet. That was just one thing. They don't always play bare feet. In fact, that was not a thing. It was a rumor that India played bare feet in the World Cup because they have to wear football shoes as part of regulations. परी मैच पर लगा दे भाई. Next game. Next game. Two countries, one cup. That is two countries, one cup. Hmm. That is what a bilateral series is, yes. But at least the Indian women cricket team are doing really well. They won the test, the first test. Superb. At Lords, that too. Bet your life savings if you think France gonna win it. I am not betting my life savings because I don't think France will win it right now. Putting the buy in bilateral. Exactly. You got it. You got it, Paddy. Should there be, should there be one McD? हाँ एक एक McD हो जाए भाई. Done. तू कर कर एक McD ऑर्डर कर. अच्छा, this. So the chat automatically translates it into English. Oh, it's pretty smart. Chal, I'ma go now. Enjoy. Okay, bye, Adi. Enjoy, enjoy. Bye bye. See you later. दो पेंडिंग है मेरी. मैं भाई मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना तू ऑर्डर तो कर. तू कर ना ऑर्डर. मैंने मना करा है. तू कर. तू कर ऑर्डर. मैं कर दूंगा इसका पेमेंट. चलो. फर्स्ट हाफ इज अबाउट टू गेट ओवर. लास्ट चांस फॉर फ्रांस. देखते हैं. भाई दैट इज द फन ना. द स्पेशल मैकडोनल्ड सॉस. चलो दैट लुक्स लाइक फर्स्ट हाफ इज ओवर. First half is over. Now we will update this because right, right. Okay. So first half is done. I will be back going for 5 minutes. I will be back by give me give me a break. मेरे गांव का राजू खाए काजू। मेरे गांव का राजू खाए काजू। मेरे गांव का राजू। मेरे गांव का राजू। मेरे गांव का राजू खाए काजू। काजू। Hello, chat. Chat, I'm back, chat. Chat, you know what's my battery right now? Phone battery? My phone battery 6 7. 6 7. Sorry. Bhai, sometimes I have to let my weirdness out, bhai. हर बार थोड़ी ना ऐसा fixed, you know, presentation I'll give. Sometimes I have to let my weirdness out. भाई चैट किसी ने रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करा भाई मेरे 6 7 पे. हाँ. हाँ. Okay, I have to test one thing. If that was weird. Okay, I will say something to test. Chat, we are back. We are back, chat. How are you guys? Sorry, was in a call with some really close friends. So talking to them, but now we are back. Second half begins. Let's go. Bye, but now France को genuinely they need to do better. If they want to win, if they want to score goals, Mbappe, Dembele, they need to do better. Okay, okay, okay. Dunia. Do, 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 do. Pa, 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 da, pa, da, pa, 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 da, pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 da, pa, da, pa, 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 da, pa, 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 pa. Da, 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 da. Well, you can definitely see France are playing with more urgency. At least that's how they started the second half. But we just know Spain. Now we'll just sit back. Spain will not try to hit them on the counter at all. They will just sit back and play. That's all that's gonna happen. Spain will create a low block and they'll defend as intensely as possible. I think like Spain doesn't even need to keep Yamal now. They can sub Yamal off if they want to and bring in another defender. Get in probably Pedri to keep the ball if they want to. Okay, that was a foul. Oi! Almost from France. Who's that? Fabian Ruiz? Wow, such good play. Good switch from Baena. Again, stupid foul to give away. Pa, 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 pa. Ay, ay, ay. Such a stupid foul to give away from France. Lacroix. What was the point of that? Kylian Dictador. Kylian Dictador. Oh, Jamal is through. Jamal? Oh. Was he offside? Ah, he was offside. Ah, France. I can't believe I'm saying this, but France are playing clumsy. France are playing clumsy football, weak football in this tournament. Look, Spain has so much more energy, so much more desire to get the ball back, to win that ball back. France are just being too complacent today. Yeah, very, very bad from France today. Look at it, Spain has acres of space to run into somehow. I don't know how, right? It's the same pitch for both the teams, but Spain seem to have more time on the ball, more areas to run into. Oi, where's the ball almost? Damn, damn, bro. It looks damn, bro. Is that uh who is that Noah Miles? Are they the one with the he won the 100 meters gold in Olympics in 2024. Noah Miles, what was his name? No, Noah Lyles. Why am I saying Miles? Noah Lyles. Yeah. Yamal sent Luca Digne back to Aston Villa. I mean, now technically sent him to Paris because Digne is gonna play for Paris now. Deschamps needs to make changes. He needs to make changes. Get Cherky in. They are missing a creator. I know they have Olise for the creator role, but or actually, rather, better still, get a midfielder who can link the defense and the attack. Sub off Rabiot, probably get Manu Kone in, put Chouameni as the number six, the holding midfielder. Because Olise is just not getting the ball to create chances. Now this is a good play from France. But again, Spain's defending is so good today, so good. And like I said, it would be difficult for this France team. It would be difficult, and it is. This is what it's turning out to be. It's becoming very difficult for France. Ooh. Again, Spain gave away the ball. Also, France also gave away the ball. Oh, but there's Barcola. This is poor from Barcola. Really, it's really poor. I think number one, Barcola needs to come off. So you get Due in for that. You probably get a midfielder, right? Take out Rabiot, and you get another creator there. Get Cherky. Let Cherky and uh, no, but if Due is coming, then Cherky and Olise can't play together. But yeah, they need a midfielder there, and that's what I was saying. France's midfield is kind of lacking depth. It is a great team for sure, but that midfield always looked vulnerable when it had to get tested, and today it has got tested, and they have failed that test. I think another reason why Spain are playing so well today is because oh, that touch from Oyarzabal. Another reason why Spain are playing so well today is because this Spanish team knows what it is to perform on a big stage. They have won the Euros literally 2 years ago. So they have that experience. They have that capabilities. They have that knowledge on how to see out a game, how to see out a big game, not just any game. And this French team don't have because it's still a very young French team. Yes, Mbappe has won a World Cup. Tchouaméni was in the final last time. Digne was there. Rabiot is there. But being in the final and winning a final is a huge difference. Now, so Deschamps did hear me, and he has removed Barcola and got Doué in. But let's see if that makes a difference. I still feel they need someone in that midfield to give them some stability. It's just looking very erratic today from France. Oh, Olmo, Baena, Rodri. I see the vision of passing to Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Also, Fabian Ruiz has put in a great shift today, by the way. I was a bit skeptical of why he started, but oh, France are through. Spain are through. Spain 2-0. Oh my God. Yo. Spain are Spain going to the World Cup finals, chat. Chat, this is insane. Chat, wow. Spain are just dominating them left, right, and center. Oh my God, Pedro Porro with the second goal. Oh my days. France are gonna get knocked out, aren't they? France are gonna get knocked out. Wow. Hi, this is crazy. Look at Pedro Porro and then Olmo. What a touch from Olmo to set it up for Porro. And you know what's the great thing I like is that Porro didn't just stop there. He just didn't stop after giving the ball to Olmo. He continued that run and nobody tracked that run. Nobody tracked that run. Lokwa was just standing there as if he's waiting for someone to deliver him post. Like he's just standing there. What was he doing? That's why France needed a defend midfielder there. Someone who is sharp, who's awake, who can see that danger, who can track that run. Bhai, this is insane. Spain go through to the way Spain are playing today. Oh my God, I'm in awe. You know what? It's 60 minutes. Again, did I start? Yeah, I did. It's been 60 minutes. For the rest 30 minutes, if Spain are going to keep playing like this, I am just going to speak wonderful things about Spain. That's all I'm going to do. For the next half an hour, if Spain continue to play like this, if they continue to keep the possession like this, if they continue to pass like this, I am just going to speak all the good things about the Spanish team. Like, because I'm just so impressed by them today. And against Belgium, this is a very different team against who was it? Against Belgium, right? Yeah, insane. Genuinely insane. Porro with a great match. Rodri has been amazing. There is a reason why he's a former Ballon d'Or winner. Oh, Yamal is through. Chat, is going to be three. Jamal. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's three. Oh my God. But they're gonna do a VAR check. They're gonna do a VAR check. They are gonna do a VAR check. But if he is cleared, if VAR says this is not an offside, check. Oh no. Yeah, it's offside. They didn't do the VAR check, which I'm surprised. But Spain are just, you know, they are just sliding through this defense, French defense, which we were speaking such wonders about. They're just cutting through this French defense like anything. Ooh, is he? Oh, yeah, he is offside. Bro, Luca Digne and Lamine Yamal was always going to be a mismatch. Is Oh my God. Wow. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I knew this was going to be a tough match. Don't get me wrong. I was not trying to put Spain down. Spain were a good team. I have been saying this. It's just the way Spain have been playing is so impressive, and more importantly, France have looked nothing like the team we have seen. Nothing like the team. And I think this is what happened. I think people started to overhype France a little, where we genuinely believe that nothing can stop this team. We thought that, okay, this is it. These are the winners. Everyone else is just trying to play second fiddle to them. Maybe we did overlook a few of the glaring red flags. And Spain have just exploited that perfectly. Spain have identified where the issues could be and they've targeted those. They only say, I can't remember the time he created a chance today. I can't remember Mbappe taking a shot apart from the one in first half. I don't remember Dembele taking a shot. They have, you know what Spain did? Spain saw the three best attackers in world football right now, and they said, okay, you know what? We are going to make them quiet. Not one, not two. We're going to keep all three quiet. And even now, Mbappe went to the bar line, tried to create something. Nothing. Pedro Porro, superb. Superb today, Pedro Porro. I'm so impressed. And I know I might be speaking this very early. Maybe France do get one back and it's a completely different ball game altogether. But for 65 minutes, I have not seen anything good from France. I'm sorry. This is what it is. Saad Idris. Hello, hello. Hello, Saad. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much that you like my videos. Where are you from, bhai? Tell me. Thank you for joining also. Yes. Oh, again, France gave away the ball. They were lucky nothing dangerous came out of it, but so sloppy. And okay, I know Saliba went out injured early in the match, but you can't tell me one player had such a drastic impact on the whole team. Because if it did, then I'm I think the mentality of these French players then need to be questioned. Because yes, Saliba is a huge miss and it's very it's a huge void to fill for sure, but you can't be so loose on off the ball, on the ball. You can't keep losing possession every single time, right? I mean, that's a personal quality that you have as a player. It's really shocking. This is I have oh Mbappe almost, bro. That's the thing. You can never count out Mbappe. That could have almost gone in, by the way. Oh, Korea. Great touch. What a great touch to deflect it towards the corner. Poor ball from Luca Digne. Poor ball. You had such a good chance, you know. Mourinho read that quite well and came off his line. Ulisse switches it to Mbappe. Mbappe. Is he offside again? This is like the third or the fourth time in this match he's been offside. What is it? Is he not able to, you know, hold his run, or are Spain playing such a well maintained line? Three, four times Mbappe has been caught off today, huh? By the way, that's unusual. That doesn't happen every single time. Like once, twice, I understand. You know, he's an attacker. He needs to make those runs into the box and like you know behind the defender. But like three, four times, a player of his quality, he should know better. Curve your runs. Yeah, so we have hydration break. It's time for me also to take a hydration break. I'll just be back. Chat, I'm feeling hungry, chat. Not gonna lie, I am feeling a bit hungry. Although I had a very good dinner, but I'm still feeling a bit hungry. Remember. Cherky is about to come on, I think. Ulisse and Dinya go off. And who comes in? Cherky and Lucas Hernandez or Theo Hernandez? Theo Hernandez. Okay. 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 This is interesting. This is interesting. Let's see what happens. Wow. Well, actually, you know what? Hydration breaks is very notorious to, like, break the momentum of the match. And Spain were having a pretty good momentum up until now. I think if France win or score at least 2 goals, I think we need to look at the hydration break because it allowed Deschamps, number one, to make the changes, and also number one or number two to tell his team exactly what he wants, and that could be helpful to this French team. Okay, Ferran Torres is coming for Spain. A very smart substitution. Where Sabal comes in. Very, very smart substitution. You know what Ferran Torres does now? This is, of course, he's an attacker, yes, for sure. But Ferran Torres holds the ball really well, up the field and even link up. So of course he's not like Mikel Moreno, who's gonna make those run in to score goals. But Ferran Torres will, yes, he will make the runs to score goal, but also he will hold the ball really well. He would slow the game a little bit, just a little bit, which will be very helpful for Spain. Ah, I didn't update the score. Sorry. Keep forgetting. I keep forgetting this. Wow. Oh, Timothy Chalamet is here. Timmy Chalamet. Lisan Al Gaib. Oh, he's repping France. Of course, he's repping France. Lisan Al Gaib. Paul Modib Atreides is here, boys. Paul Modib Atreides. Nice. So let's see. Again, France can do it. They can, but they need to be a little bit more smart with how they play. You know, they don't need to lose possession. It's a bit too late to do this now, but it's not over. And that was a very bad foul from Lamine. Ah, that's a yellow card offense, by the way. That's a yellow card offense, especially so late into the match. And I think that's what Deschamps is trying to tell them, tell the fourth official. Dembele, Spain's defense is just so rock solid. Rodri, oof, this he has been like a rock today, like a rock. I won't be surprised if the man of the match goes to either Pedro Porro or Rodri. I think it might go to Pedro Porro because of the goal he scored and his defensive contributions, but Rodri equally good, equally good. And now look, Belafont is so smart. He sees there 15 minutes left. They're leading by 2 goals. He's not getting more defenders in. What is he doing? He's making like to like changes. Fabian Ruiz goes off. Who comes on? Pedri, another player who can control the game, who can slow things down. Olmo goes off. Who comes on? Mikel Moreno. Because if there was any other manager, what they would have done is to hold this 2-0 lead. They would have gotten more defenders, tried to make it, make the defense a little bit more solid, a little bit more aggressive, if you would want to say like that. But he doesn't do that. He has faith in his defenders. He just said, where we are going to win, we are going to win in the midfield. And that's where I want to make the changes. And that's what he's done. Super, very, very smart from Delafont, I must say. I must say. So smart. And France only have themselves to blame, by the way. I don't think France can say that, oh, the decisions didn't went our side and things like that. France were poor. France were poor from the get-go. Yes, Spain were being a bit clumsy in the first 15 minutes, but after that, Spain pulled up the socks. Spain were like, okay, no more. Very clumsy challenge by Luca Digne allowed Spain to get into the game, and after that, ever since scoring that first goal, Spain have never looked back. Very impressive, very impressive. I mean, I think if you would say up until now, the best team in the tournament was France, the best team. But Spain saved their best performance for this match, and you can see that. Well, France saved their worst performance for this match. No, this is not the Spanish side who faced Cape Verde, faced Belgium in the last round. Not at all. Not at all. Spain have dragged themselves into the semi-finals. By the way, there were so many glaring holes in this Spanish team. So many points of errors. And today there have been none. If you would tell me that Spain are the Euros 2024 champions, I would genuinely believe you because that's how they played. That's how they played. France only have themselves to blame. Yeah, I think even for this French side, this is too much. This is too much. I don't think this. Again, giving away the ball. They are lacking sharpness. I don't know why. Is it fatigue? Has fatigue set into this team? I am not sure. They are not sharp at all today. And it's a shame. It's a huge shame that this team is not going to the finals. But that's football, right? That's life. If you don't perform well, you're gonna get, you know, you will get, how do you say? You will suffer because of it. Okay. Theo Hernandez has a chance. What is he doing, Theo Hernandez? Lucas, no, was it Theo or Lucas? Oh no, it was Due, sorry. Like, why do you need to go for the shot? Wait a few while, either chip it up or give it to Mbappe or give it to someone else. Dembele was free open for God's sake. Very weird performance from this French team. Very weird. I don't know what to say. Look at them. Spain just has the more hunger, more determination, and more belief that they can win. S- Sloppy passes, sloppy passes. Oh, I think Unai Simon's eye. Oh, it looks like a bad injury. Ah, no, it didn't hit his eye. I think he's shamming. No, his boot. Hernandez's boot definitely didn't touch him. His eye is fine. I remember. Also, yeah, Laporte. Also good, great performance. Kubarsi. Like I said in one of my previous videos, fantastic. France still has a shot. They still have a chance. They need to score that one goal right now. 85th minute, score, make it 2-1, then grow into the game, try to create chances after that. Probably in the 90th minute, get an equalizer. If they really want to win, that's how they're going to do it now. Because it's just looking very slim for them right now. If there's one team with the quality that can do this, it's them. I think they just need to show the mentality there. Rodri is phenomenal. I I just can't stress this enough how good Rodri has been today. Insane performance, man. Genuinely. Also, like again, French set pieces. They can't even beat the first man. Put in a dangerous ball into the box. This is just poor. I know I've been saying this throughout this stream, but I just can't believe that this is the same French team that I saw last week. And now Mbappe is frustrated. Look at him trying to foul someone. Just what is he trying to do? What is he trying to do? Mbappe is frustrated. Yeah. This Spain team looks like a team today. And they have literally kept the best performance. They have saved their best performance against the best team in this tournament. Wow, what a performance from every single player, huh, by the way. Yes, Lamine didn't get a goal or an assist, but he did his job. He tracked back, you know, and there were chances where he did score. He just foul, cheap foul to give away Lamine Yamal. Oh, Mbappe. Yeah, that's his tournament run over. Can't believe I'm saying this, but Kylian Mbappe is gonna get knocked out. France are gonna get knocked out. France are not gonna play in this year's World Cup final. That is shocking. That if you would have told me this, last week, I would have been like, yeah, you're kidding with me. You're kidding with me. They have looked. Hmm, wow, can't believe Spain are gonna Spain. I mean, Spain going to the finals, very well deserved. Very well deserved. Now, by the way, let's not get things wrong. Oh, oh, what this Spanish team, man? Jesus, great defending, Kukurea. Yeah, let's get one thing straight. As bad as France has been, Spain have been equally good. Korea, superb. Yeah. Spain have just outclassed, outdominated France in every department. Every department, by the way. S- Nico Williams. Does he make it three? Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, oh, Dembele tried. Oh no, French kid is crying. Wow, wow, can't believe this. Yeah. Dembele shooting that shot all by himself was an Mbappe skyrocketing the shot. That has been the story of today's match for France. No support for the attackers. Even when they did get a chance, they just wasted all the opportunities. Poor in possession, poor out of possession. Yeah, Spain defending was class apart, class apart. Wow. But that's it, match done. Spain are into the final. Spain are into the finals of this year's World Cup. And France get knocked out. It was a great match. I still can't believe this that I'm saying this, by the way. That Mbappe has been knocked out for the first time in his career. But thank you for joining in. It was great having whoever was here, and I'll see you in the next match.